Hey, this is like stream number 6 or something this morning. I realised I hadn't got my mic on. We've had a bit of a fun time following the update of Worlds 2. Several missed attempts at starting. Every time I started or transported, I ended up with just a blank screen and textures not loading, and it was just a complete mess. So I raised a call with with Hello Games, and yes, they fixed it. I'm not saying it was my support call that did that. I don't think it was. I'm sure there were hundreds, possibly even thousands of support calls that the desk had to deal with this morning. But well done for getting an update out. I did just visit Valis, and wow, it was very lush and green. We'll see that in a bit. But I realised that my mic wasn't on again, so I stopped and started again. So right, looks like the capital ship looks pretty much the same as ever. Can't see much differences here. Space still inky blackness, etc., etc. Rocks, yeah, that looks fine. I did note that you had an option, yeah, to add favourites, which I thought I did, but obviously not, maybe not. Okay, so let's go off to Xalantis Crossing. Let's start our normal. Let's add that to the favourites. In the normal way, as we've come accustomed to the morning roundup, we'll go to Atlantis Crossing. This will be slightly different because there is a sentinel attack going on right now. So we'll be able to see what that looks like, if it's any different, if the sentinels have different behaviour. Kind to come used to how they attack and how to defeat them, with very little impact on my personal well-being. So let's see if it's any different. Transporting looks the same. Well, this looks the same, right? Let's run and go get my Minotaur. Minos? Charge this up with some oxygen. See, that didn't do it, did it? Did you see that? I've had to do that twice. Oxygen. Okay. I know the NPCs are just there's one. Where are you gone? I don't mind you, but oops, dude, sorry. Good. One more. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Good day to you. You walk into my settlement. Well, not my settlement, I'm just the overseer. as a representative for the people here, the good people of Dalantis Crossing, we do not appreciate. Thank you. This unwelcome and I don't know who I'm speaking to now because I killed everybody. Any other barrels lying around? So I'm going to leave the Minotaur over there. Minos. So if it's Minos, if we take the pronunciation that I learned from Assassin's Creed, Greek Odyssey, or wherever it was, and they kind of, in that game, the places that we visited would stress the second syllable of the word. So I've been to Naxos, but they would say I've been to Naxos. Naxos. Or Mykonos. Naxos is a beautiful place. So is the Minotaur from Minos. Minotaur. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just making this up, guys. I'm just making it up as I go along. So, things that I've noted. Not much has changed here. This seems to be very similar. I'm not sure if we had these big old plants before, but quite possibly. I note that it's still possible for NPCs to walk on my door here. So that hasn't changed. My settlement still makes me nice things, and that's nice. And let's greet the settlement visitor. Yes, okay. This is the kind of thing I want to see. A tired and weary explorer. Let's improve that voice. Let's not use my normal voice. A tired and weary explorer. Mineral Scout Umul has asked to join the settlement. They present their qualifications as a food technician, shifting their weight slightly as they do. This feels like, I've mentioned this before this write-up, but it does remind me of the Steven Seagal movie. Is it Steven Seagal or Van Damme? I think it might be Van Damme, where he's the chef aboard the ship and he does the splits in the kitchen. It's not clear and present danger. Anyway, yeah, that presents his qualifications as a food technician, shifting their weight slightly as they do. There is a kind of trope within American cinema. I'm not sure where it comes from, but yeah, where people will do a menial job because it makes them happy. I just watched Pig recently, starring Nicolas Cage, which is very much similar to the John Wick story, but about truffle farming. And I say all of that honestly. It's self-contained. It doesn't go over 4 movies. He's not a hired killer. But yeah, it's about truffle farming, and it's very similar to John Wick. I would recommend it. It was fun. It's not great, but it's good. And Nicolas Cage is very good in it. He's very good. Okay, so Dalantis Crossing is done. We've picked up the stuff. We've killed all the sentinels. We've welcomed a new visitor. We have an increase of population growth of 1, which is worthy of celebration. But we'll now go round the other bases and pick up my stuff from there, my agricultural enterprise. and let's see what those places look like. I said I went to one base this morning just on the stream before this, but I didn't have a mic on. It was Alice, and it looked very different. Nice. It looked nice. Yeah, I liked it. Should we have a look outside? I mean, this is more for me than you, I think, but this looks kind of similar. That mist is different. There's definitely a bit more texture here. Clouds look nice, don't they? They've improved that, I think. Very green, very verdant. Let's pick up the stuff. So that ladder issue. Oh, interesting. That is a hole now, but I seem to have gone up 2 levels. Interesting. And now, that's a problem. How do I get in there? Okay. Ladder seem broken. This might be this base though, it's very old. I'm going to try just falling down the holes rather than relying on the ladders. Off. Good lad. Okay. Off the ladder. So a slight change of behaviour around the ladders there. But those ladders have always been a bit wonky in this base. This base is very old and I've tried to delete and remove. And they've always been a bit shonky, so I'm not so worried about that so far. So let's go to Wintermute and see if there's gas in there. So far so good. A new rock. Oh, bouncy. Wow. I think those, well, I do have some gas, that's nice. Let's pop that in the exosuit and let's refuel. Yes, good-o. I'm going to kill these, but I bet they're going to be back tomorrow. Yeah. I don't really want them growing in my base. Alright, that's Wintermute. Roughly the same. I think there's some different trees. Let's go to old Sapphire and Steel. Oh, what am I doing? Oh yeah. Well, a vast improvement for what it was like 2 hours ago. At least I can move around places and interact with things. Oh, gas, lovely. There is a slight difference here where the cursor is being before. When you'd pick up some elements to refuel, it wouldn't be that top corner, it would be the whole thing. But I suppose that clarifies the issue. Yeah, Wormy. This looks very similar. There's a new life form. That is weird. Look at that. How dare it? Two new life forms. And, if I'm not mistaken, the temperature on this planet has become reasonable. This does have Horizon Zero Dawn vibes going on. I would, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure the environment on this planet has changed. Because this seems 24.7 seems pleasant. I think it always used to be hotter than that. Can't be sure. I have to look at an old stream to be sure. I probably won't do that, to be fair. Far too lazy. Okay, let's off to Frozen Portal. But it is a hot planet because it produces selenium, doesn't it? Yeah, interesting. I say interesting. What do I know? Okay. Oh, this is still very cold. Yes. Done that. So parking lot. Again, we've got a very misty screen here, haven't we? It feels like there's a texture overlay. There we go. That's still happening. And I'm you know, fine. When you're warping between one piece of space-time to another, who knows what it would look like. Highly impossible that it's going to happen. Big old cloud. Now, I wonder if this is still 24-hour sunshine. What time is it now? Locally, it's 23:26, and it is still sunny? Yeah. So that's still happening. Can't see much change, though, in the environment to this planet. Oops. The range of the harvest all plants function. Oh, what should do that for? Is smaller. Making this collection a little bit slower. Pretty sure I used to be able to get it from here. Now I have to be there, really in the zone. Okay, those animals are very familiar to me. Yeah, not much change here. Not that I can see. Avatar. So the only planet that I've seen with any vast differences, we've been to what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different planets? This is the same planet as Atlantis Crossing, so this one doesn't count. But we've been to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different planets, 7 different planets. And only one looked different. Oh, no, see the ladder has not worked. That's a bit of a problem. Should we try a different ladder? It worked alright at I can do that. How else am I going to get to I can do it this way. Okay. Again, not the end of the world, but have we got everything? No, this one needs doing. Okay. Okay. That graphic of on the terminus looks like it's been zhuzhed up a bit. The final Brian will go to Vanis. Which is, I've already been, and it looked epic. It had jungle vibes. We haven't had jungle, dense foliage. Foliage? 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 No, I know. Plants. And it's, you know, obviously taking his fine time about getting me that. I am. So just list this ladder. See that one? Oh no, it didn't work. So what I'll do. And what I'll do, they're working away because I've already looked at these this morning, halfway through already. That's now. I'm going to delete this ladder and rebuild it and see if that solves the problem. Is it here? No, it's still putting me one level above. Oh, hello, somebody else's ship. Hello, Trader Glue. New Asafna, just Nokuria. Wish to see new items. Let's offer to trade. What have you got? I'm alright, mate. You can go. Thanks. But, you know, that's one hell of a landing there. Slightly clipping my my building, and I'm not. Not mad about it, but. Want to stick your head in the rock, do you? Okay, you go ahead and stick your head in the rock. Yeah, this is the planet that looks most different. Lots of really lush plants. Very nice. Okay, well that's the morning agricultural harvest. Let's pop back to grey matter. Our favourite's a pretty good idea, actually. Maybe that was in a previous one, I don't know. Because identifying star systems which are good for have the right sort of economy, instead of having to rely on your memory, then you can just have them as in your favourites, which is nice. I like that. Okay, let's file away some stuff. Ooh, missed that. The colours here on the menu seem a little brighter as well. That might just be my imagination. Ooh, look at that, into the third storage. Yums. Radiant shards can go there. Gonna sell those nip buds somewhere. And we will set a... Well, have I got a gap there? Well, there's my Atlas Pass V1 gone? Looks like it. Can't see it. I mean, I don't need it. I'm just clicking through things just to see what it looks like. I can still make an Atlas Pass 1. And an Atlas Pass 2, but I don't need it because I've got Atlas Pass 3. Again, I'm literally just looking at things. The art looks like it has been scrubbed up a bit. Everything has a bit more pop about it. That's nice, I like that. Alright, so what are we going to make? Well, Brian, what we're going to make is the normal stuff we make. Oh, I'm into a bit too deep, man. I'm in a place where I can access my storage containers. I don't want that. So let's put ourselves, let's save. Check on the old star extractor core. That's tacking away nicely. And go to a place. Should we go somewhere else? Let's go to Last Gas before the freeway. This is on the last planet. Well, the planet I jumped from into the centre of Kilbert. I never checked if there are other options. I guess there are. Because round the centre of the galaxy is a void space. I think about 50 light years in radius. A spherical space around the centre where there is no star systems. This is very different from reality. Interesting. Okay. While I'm here, why did I come here? I came here to make stuff. And I will make 2 acid, 2 unstable gel. I will stop that from zooming in and out. I can make 5 polyfiber. I can make some liquid explosives. I mean, that's just that I am making a profit. I can make circuit boards if I want. Well, we'll do it. We're going to do the lubricant. I can make 13 lubricant. And that means that, yeah, that the plan is working. I can make more than I need, which means the actual elements are also increasing. Okay. Pop them into here. Now let's go back to the grey matter so I can access the storage containers and see if I'm going to sell or store. I think it's all to sell. I might have some overstock. Well, let's see. Might as well put a liquid explosive there. Yeah. Good. Okay. Hoping for a reassignment. Well, I mean, that's good. I mean, I hope HR can deal with your concerns. So I'd love to address those personally, but I can't. All right, I need a little bit of a comfort break, so I'll be back in a few seconds. And we're back. Okay. So extractor core is still chugging away there. Nice. I'm going to send the ships out. We have a different navigator. Navigator in Sokino? In Sokino. Hello, navigator in Sokino. Let's see what you got for me. Wow, not sure what that difficulty rating is. But let's do it by distance first. Trade exhibition, good for money. That'll be... Let's send a trick in the tail out. And Anathema. 4 stars over 2. Job's a good one. Next, the rest are tiny. That's a balanced, so I want to do those last. I'll do the combat patrol. I've got no idea what the rating is. So I've got to go full guns. If I don't know what the star rating is. Maybe not close to the edge. Death from Above and the Wasp Factory. Okay, off you go. Maybe it was 3 stars. Discovery mission, that will be Oumuamua and Doremi. Do those two? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. $68 should be 3 stars, and I reckon that's kind of not proven it, but it definitely suggests that 3 stars is a black banner bitmap or texture not being pulled in properly. All right, so these 2 balance exhibitions, these are just going to be a bit of overkill, but go on. Again, overkill, but definitely sorts it out. Good on you, thank you. Yeah, he appreciates my management style of giving occasional thumbs up. I think. Well, yes, we did. We went and visited these worlds. I was thinking, do we go to a new system? This is an abandoned star system we're in at the moment. Because I was looking to... Let's have a look at that. Yesterday we were looking at star color. And it seemed to me, this is having no filter on it. We have 4 different colors of stars. We have red, which is this here, yellow, which is here, blue, which is that one, you don't know it's blue, and green. And I was extrapolating that those colours are related to the planetary gases that you can collect in those systems. Yellow, surprisingly, seems to be chromatic metal. Blue is radon. Green is sulfurine. And red is nitrogen. But there seemed to be a correlation also between red stars and abandoned systems. So if we look at a red star here, this is abandoned. Now there are way more abandoned systems than there used to be, without a doubt. But I was trying to find a red star in my local cluster here that wasn't abandoned. And that's not to say that all abandoned star systems are red. There are other abandoned systems. But every one I looked at seems to be unavailable. Now I'm going to, maybe that's true, maybe it's not, I'm not too sure. Okay, so I'm going to look at the fandom wiki, which is very useful, just to see what I have here is true. This page is getting a lot more tricky to navigate. Even though it's free, there's just so many adverts and stuff like that. System colours. This the subject of this article is from the Outdoors update, which is 2022. There are 4 main star colours. It was updated in prisms. The colour of a star provides many clues as to what forms of life, resources and other items appear on its planets. Yellow systems. Oh, this is interesting. You need, one of the things, we come out of this map. I'm not sure why they did it this way, but they did. How can I get there? Oh, here. You had to have the right upgrades installed so that you could enter star systems. So, does it say? Yeah, so the amplified warp shielding, you had to have amplified warp shielding to get into red stellar bodies. Green stellar bodies is chromatic warp shielding. Was there a blue one? Can't remember. I think there was a cadmium one. Not a cadmium one, but can't remember. But they're all there. Oh, red and green are there anyway. So let's carry on reading the wiki. Oh God, hold on. Things are not going well. Okay. Yellow star systems, you just needed the hyperdrive. Yellow star systems have a unique resource, which is copper. I didn't know that. Note that these resources do not pertain to yellow stars only. They can be found in deposits formed only in yellow stars. So the planets that surround them have the copper. Sparse rare materials in yellow. All systems will be inhabited by a sentient race. Aha! And look for category F and G stars to identify them in the galactic map. Or just look at the colour of them. Red systems. Red systems, warp reactor required cadmium drive, which is what we talked about. And the unique resource is cadmium. 95% are unchanted. Low chance of inhabited system as a red system. So that means it's not impossible, but it fits with what I'm seeing. In my local, I couldn't see one that was occupied, but with 95%, that's 1 in 20. And it's evenly distributed, which it shouldn't be, because it should be random. It's quite possible I would spend a long time before I found one. Green systems. It doesn't talk about the gases. So it hasn't been updated. Oh, hold on, there's more here. We'll go through them. Green systems can unique resources emerald. Average chance for uncharted and inhabited systems, low chance for abandoned. Look for category E. And blue systems, indium. Abundant rare materials. Interesting. Average chance for uncharted and inhabited systems. And look for the category B/O to identify them on the galactic map. Biome probabilities. When visiting a certain galaxy type, the probabilities of discovering various planet biomes are as follows, meaning of the line, all is not known yet. But the most likely explanation is that the probabilities for biome types of these colour stars, red, green and blue, do not change based on the galaxy type. Due to the harsh galaxy missing, which I don't think I've been to a harsh galaxy, the speculation is that galaxy type is norm galaxy, but with storms. And there's this table. This is from No Man's Sky fandom.com, which obviously I can't read out the table, telling you the chances are, I think. There are three types of galaxy: normal, lush, and empty. Okay, interesting. And what happens to yellow stars varies, but red, green, and blue seem the same. All right, there are some purple systems. Okay. Again, I'm sorry. I'm just scanning through the page now to see if there's anything more I should read out. There are just examples and video, but again, it doesn't mention the gases. But it's interesting that the biomes are. Well, I mean, interesting. It's kind of should be correct. The star would have an impact on what kind of planets formed around it. Because we're all stardust, man. Okay, these guys are out. That seems fine. I'm going to stay here in this abandoned, uninhabited system because I want to collect more nitrogen. But I am going to nip down to the planet. Oops. Ilmale. Freudenthal. Right, yeah. We'll head for what looks to be land. And see how the beautiful Mickey Bubbles is still beautiful. Put myself on this. Look, here. There are 4 types of life on here, which apparently I haven't found before. We have an aberration. I think it's forgotten everything I discovered. And this does happen with updates. Even planets you've spent a long time on. An update can render all your plants that you have discovered. Is extinct or no longer compatible with how the game engine views everything, and it replaces them with plants that you can go around scanning again. I don't really complain because it's units and nanites if you do it well. So we just got the one being there. There's another red dot. Hello, dude. That was the being, yeah, I remember this guy. But I've seen him. And I have one species left. Which is rare, ground and always active. Not around me at the moment, I don't think. Let's have a wander. Oops. See if you can see this one last life system. Rare is good to note. Now, last time an incoming storm was, I got a lot more bubbles. I know it's colder. Draw distance seems shorter. What's that then? A red mist. To be fair, I don't think I went underwater. So it's cold, but not that cold. It's still beautiful. And weather is still described as inescapable toxins, which, you know, I don't think really describes what this is like. I can't see many toxins being picked up. 0.3 toxins. Bot power online. Well, there you go. Not viewers, are they? Bots aren't viewers. Bot power. It must be easy just to create bots. Going to go to a completely different part of the planet. I mean, there's no guarantee. Hello? The object before me appears to be some sort of ship thrown together from scrap metal and shards of Atlantidium. It moves with a pulse-like rhythm. Hello? 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 I say hello back. Which speaks? Wearer entity? Worn entity? I know I'm an entity. I don't understand. Do not let it trouble you. Your signal is clearer now. I am a pre-built entity. That is correct. I guess you are autophage. The voice is silent for a moment before responding simply. I am a divergent fragment. Yabli A. Let's ask about their ship. My ship? The voice makes a sound like laughter. I understand. My shell does resemble a ship. Nice. Like something autophage. I salvaged and built this body. I simply require a shell that could fly. I built myself not long after Korvax Prime was destroyed. Speed was something critical. And you? I think yes. I have located the correct pre-built entity. You are the disruptor. I am the disruptor. It is evident. Your frequency is unconventional. You wear a Telemon entity. And you are free. The autophage pauses. I have not hailed you without reason, and I do not wish to waste time, mine or yours. I will make my query direct. Have you seen beyond the Crimson? I have seen the Atlas. Yes? And you've seen within the something interface disruptor? Then you know. Atlas is more than Korvax mythology. I feel something blaze in my suit, as if the Atlas is asserting its existence through this fragment. My starseed is glowing hot. I'll show my starseed. Yes, this is from Atlas. A spark, a seed. I am old disruptor. I have been flying a long time. I have seen the interface stations, the diamonds in the dark. I trust my observations and my calculations. You can interface with the Atlas. You can rebuild her. The voice suddenly takes on a new intensity. Its energy is palpable, sparking across the relay. What do you know of the Void? Our autophage progenitor, our Atlantid? Show the staff. The strange ship seems to examine my offering with approval. Yes, proof of her return, her physical manifestation. I repity the mains of the convergence. Their grief limits them. Her disconnection has reduced them to a single fragile mind. autophage are no longer Korvax. We do not need to grieve. We know she is not gone. She is spreading, growing beneath the surface. But the walls of glass are thick. She needs just one seed and one scaffold. What does this have to do with me? I'm ignited by possibility and have not been sufficiently direct. I wish to request your help. This is an opportunity to restore what that was lost. It's so long ago. We have all we need. Atlantidium, Euronymous Signal, Atlas. All that remains is assembly. Should we ask about assembly? Yes. I have not seen Atlas. I cannot enter its crimson diamonds, but I have seen evidence of your spark seed. Atlas has accepted your input before. This could be the scaffold. If you would help us, Disruptor, search for what is lost in the ruins of Atlantid. Scan for what your eyes cannot see. Compile a seed. Atlas, respond. It will not have forgotten her data. She will return in stellar multitudes. In communications. Oh, bye. So I have a new mission. In stellar multitudes. I have a new formula. No, I have an echo seed, yes. Okay, I have a new formula learned, which is the memories of Atlantid, forgotten void data, the howling of an advanced intelligence, banished to oblivion, a reverberation in sentience and crystal. Each memory in this data packet is an entire reality in itself, bearing the fingerprint of countless lives. The Atlantis will recognize this seed. So I need 2 more echo seeds and a quantum computer, which is fairly simple. The quantum computer's got loads of. Okay, that happened. We see those, how blurry that is. Not sure I like that. Sorry if this is making you sick. I'm going to say no to that. Displaying graphics. Motion blur amount is 180. I'm going to go to 90. I don't have 120 Hertz display mode, so we're going to speed this up. Right, there's 90. Apply that. Graphics priority, frame rate or resolution. Frame rate means I get information quicker, and resolution makes it look nicer, and I'm all about things looking nice. So apply that. Still not happy with it. I'm going to turn it off. Still blurry. Did we find a distant world in this? Oh, look. this system? My mind says yes. Yeah, Sweden Tower, dissonant affected. Alright. Oh boy. My capital ship. Beautiful Mickey Bubbles. Oh well. Ernek Prime has also got dissonance. Ernek was arid and dull. Sweden Tower is definitely more fun. Just got to find it. Let's go. I think I did a capital ship. It's high toxicity, but I should be alright. Not these. That's just Atlantidium. Yeah. You look new. Hello. Well, we've got one of those. Too weak for a distance estimation. Hello. It's still too weak. Can I res a vehicle down here? No. I don't know how far 2 dim is. Well, that's not far. Isn't that where I just came from, though? Certainly feels like it. Another echo seed. That's different. Is that uranium? Ammonia. So that's my 3 echo seeds. Where did I put my ship? Lazy. What are you on alert for, Corrupt Swarm? Hey? What have I done? Excuse me.
dead.
What was that? Consult divergence fragment Yablia for the next phase of the assembly in space. Activate the pulse engine to probe for their signal. Alright. There it is. Disruptor. Hello, it's me. The metallic voice is pinched tight with anticipation. You have the data, the seed. This is well compiled. An echo of what was, what could have been, of her. Disruptor. This seed can grow a new prime, and then more trillions across the ley lines, really. For a time, the voice is consumed by static. When the signal finally stabilizes, the autophage is mid-sentence. Components: the scaffold and the back door. Ask them to repeat that. Components: the scaffold and the back door. Alright, okay, what about the back door? That is you, Disruptor. Atlas favors you, grants you audience. You are its flaw. A back door to the architecture of reality. I thought I was the scaffold. Am I not the scaffold? To accelerate her manifestation, the crystal lattice requires a scaffold. Atlas is the optimal scaffold. Unlimited access, the route to Hercury connection. Plant the seed discreetly. To grow a memory is subtle act. But Atlantid will not cause damage. This data was once part of Atlas. You are bringing her home. What? In stellar multitude, side load the memories of Atlantid into an Atlas interface across the galaxy map. Access the galaxy map with a quick menu. Change the galaxy map paths with there. Yes, I know how to do that. Interestingly, that we've got this orange. Oh, well, say orange. I don't mean orange. I mean purple glow. Did you see that? Sure, that seems to be coming from me, maybe? You'd think it would be red with all this red light. A little bit of green light there. That's red. But on the far right and far left screens, the top, there's a purple. And also in the centre as well, there's a purple there. Alright, okay, look. It is... I mean, I could do this. Should you have a look? I've got to plant a seed discreetly into the Atlas interface, and there's an Atlas interface nearby, Macaron. Should we have a warp? Do you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll leave this. I am going to go back to my capital ship. I'm going to park and save, and then I'm still debating whether I carry on. Let's do that one more stage. I don't believe it's that simple. Where's this thing getting on? Oh well. I like it. Let's save that. Is there anything else going on? We have a sit and dispute. So let's go and sort that out quickly. Rapido. Hello, Delantis Crossing. What's this all about, eh? Well, Liquidator Lancion's prize-winning animal companion has recently passed away. Oh, that's sad. They allege planetary specialist Feck slipped poison into their creature pellets. It is noted the accused has a record for unprovoked violent outburst. Again, it's by suspicion, though. I mean, it's not on debt. I'm very sorry for your companion, but I am setting Feck free because there's no evidence linking actual behaviour, and you've just kind of decided that it was him. Alright, let's nip back to grey matter. Stupid things that are on the table in front of me. There is that a dime? Yes. I have 80 cents US in front of me, which is obviously pointless. What do? We save, don't we? That's what we do. We save. Got that thing. Not carrying any nip buds. No, the Sentinels and light, but I still reckon it's dodge. Right, let's walk to Makarend. I've been, you know, low-key wanting to go here anyway. Because it's called Makarend. And Mach. Hello, Atlas interface. It's been a long time. CH Thunder discovered this galaxy. I'm take a very slow. No. I had not been to an Atlas terminus for a very, very long time. Ever since I joined Hilbert, I don't think I've maybe popped in maybe once or twice to see if anything was different. It was kind of fun to start with. These yeah. I like running around and collecting these, trying to come up with a path. So before we talk to the Atlas, I'm going to learn a few more words, and that will help, I hope, with our communication. And there was a time that by doing this, doing the Atlas path and running around collecting all these dots, every time I did it, I learned every Gek word. And then there was an update and I didn't know every Gek word again. A few more over here. Come on. Should really have a go at my avatar for not running faster. It's not like I do any running. All done? Alright. Hey Atlas, how you doing? I'm going to bring back that into focus. Reconnect the memories of Atlantis. This is all blurry too. Alright. The Atlas has created the infinite, yet the only reality I know is this one. The only time I have seen is now. How many past? How much past does the Atlas still contain? How many long dead stars? Sideload the memories of Atlantid. Orphaned data detected. Mounting compatible archives. Timeline conflict detected. Locating suitable memory block for resolution. Searching system timeline. 1,664.3 Macaron system. 1,675.6 Laris 8 system. 1,685.7 Equinox Mercenary Guild system. 17059 Seongri system. 1621.8 Logovit 12 system. 0,6016.8 Paroi Major system. 0,000.0 File system access error. Pause. Timeline cannot be resolved. Anomaly bridge detected. Function: preserve system integrity. Purging dissonant interface from network. The interface begins to shut down, extinguishing the light of its terminal line by line. The hum of the machine falls silent. Only a single source of light remains on the screen, a string of characters blinking in the darkness. Touch the characters. Yeah, mate. Clean the cube. 1,000 voices cry out at once as the screen reignites, awash with colour. The terminal has become a kaleidoscope of images, endless memory streaming from the data packet and into the interface. Where are strange words? Is this strange word real? Can strange words you hear us? Pause. Interface hide load complete. Generate and access granted. Memory payloads are prepared. Okay, alpha, beta, or is that gamma? I don't think it's gamma. I shall select payload A because I have no other piece of information. The data on the terminal shifts, suddenly focused. As the images slow, they become clear, more clear. I feel them stretch from the screen and begin to wrap themselves around my own mind. Witness memory Gek, witness memory Viking, witness memory Korvax, witness memory Uncharted. Uncharted. The Atlas interface fades away. I gaze across the empty skies, the empty plains, unmarked by the constructs of civilization. No one has claimed this system. Its worlds are wild and unspoiled. Manifest this memory. Seed payload alpha set Uncharted. The terminal continues to overflow with images, fragments dancing between the Atlas and the packet I assembled. Each of these countless memories is its own reality, carrying the fingerprint of a galaxy of lives. I'll select payload beta. Another set of memories pulsates across the screen. As I watch, I feel their echoed lives begin to resonate within my skull. Witness memory Titan, witness memory Flood, witness memory Paradise. Paradise. A breeze whispers across the sea of grasses. Herbivores amble through the meadow, taking their fill of buds and new growth. This place teems with life and natural splendor. A paradise of a planet. Manifest this memory. Seed payload beta set Paradise. Interface bridge steady. Continue seed generation. Select payload. I presume that's gamma. I don't think it is gamma. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, lowercase y. I'm wrong. So, the memories that flood the terminal do not go away when I close my eyes. I feel them seeping into me, merging with my own. Witness memory storm. Witness memory horror. Witness memory hunted. Let's have a horror. I hastened back to my research facility, slamming a hand against the door controls. These eggs are fascinating, but the brood is fast and deadly. Alright, that's the abysmal horror. The door rolls closed as I fear a scraping of the claws of man claws against metal. You want that? Let's turn payload, do the return here. The memories don't float. The terminal don't go away when I close my eyes. Let's try hunted. The Sentinels maintain the balance of the universe. They execute the will of the Atlas. This I know. Yet on this world the drones are so zealous. No. I must quarantine these heretical thoughts. I don't know about. I don't like. Don't like either of those. Abysmal horrors aren't that complicated. Storm. A droplet hit my hand casing. I looked to the sky. The skies are darkening quickly and the wind is beginning to howl. This planet is studded with crystals and lined with precious metals. They glitter as the storm approaches. Let's manifest that memory. Seed, payload, gamma, set, storm. All core payload memories defined. Timeline merge, hash 4924. Golf, viable. Examine assembled output. Manifestation parameters defined. Lifeform uncharted. Primary celestial body paradise. Secondary celestial body extreme weather. I lock these manifest parameters. I think I'm making, yeah, that's what they said. You can make a new star system. Propagated timeline. I don't think AI voices yawn, but this one does. Propagating timeline hash 4924 golf to local scaffold matrix. Pause. Gabbo, bleeboo, blabble, babble, beeboo, babble, yama, boros. Which one should I go for? I think they're not repeating. The crowd of memories that swarmed around their interface collapses, their infinite dance of possibility coalescing into a single reality. The terminal falls silent. I feel a sudden sharp sense of dislocation. Of the strangeness of my own body. What am I doing here? What have I just done? Reality has been altered by the memories of Atlantis. Something has manifested in the universe. Exits the Atlas Center and return to space. This was Nexus Usish. What happens if I press you again? The Atlas has created infinite worlds, infinite stars, infinite life. I cannot see them all, or nor truly begin to understand the multitude of existence. Perhaps, even amongst these endless wonders, each moment can still have meaning. Any atom can see the universe. Alright, these are, if you'd write. I've not done this for ages. I present planet Beelden K112. I present the Atlas, what I discovered about planet Beelden K12. I have no recollection of of this planet whatsoever. I've got no idea what this planet is like at all, don't I? It shudders in response, as if the fabric of space-time was to sigh. Somewhere out in the beyond, a new scar is born, seeded from what I have seen. I have learned the word truth. Okay, right. Okay, things. I do like this kind of symbol here, which reminds me of sort of see some of these dots that come back up. So before I leave, I'll pick those up. Maybe I never had them in the first place. No comment on my cool shit? Alright, fine. Divergent fragment Yabli Alpha. I felt it, Disruptor. I felt it. And ate me in my own crystals. A burst of life. She has manifested a star. Inspect the galaxy map. This is where you can find British chocolate. There's the new star. And I need an Atlantid drive required. Is it far? So I can't go there without an Atlantid drive. Okay, well that's not something I've got. Did you see it, her? I see a new star. Ah, yes. And no. The star is both a memory player and a manifestation, both restored and newborn. Matter and time flag are orthogonal. Prime, as was, cannot exist in the now. But she is returning. Let us see for ourselves. Trace the route through the stars I will try to follow. Ask how to get there. I built flabble blabble in body in haste. My vision is limited, but yours. A scanner sweeps across my starship. The autophage is assessing. Of course. Your ship is not compatible. Her space will always be dissonant with this reality. I have an idea. Over the years, I have detected an anomalous space station. There is a construct aboard, a complex entity. They know many things. They will know how to configure your hyperdrive. I know the anomaly. I do know the anomaly. I theorized you would disrupt her. Its form resembles yours. It is free. I mentioned polo. I like the mints. I do not question your friend is wise, but they do not know the glass. They cannot help here. That's obviously Philip Glass, the legendary 20th century minimalist composer, who is, I believe, cousin to Ira Glass, the 20th century and 21st century host of This American Life. They cannot help. Apollo is not my help. All right, but Hyperion? A pre-built engineer? No, they will do not have this knowledge. Find the construct. Let us meet again, in distant space. Oh, go on then. Summon the anomaly. Summon the anomaly. Probably a wobbly. But this place is going to be busy. Oh, look, assembled construct is here. Now, the anomaly is a place where you can bump into other players if you like that. These players that have diamonds above their head are actual other players of No Man's Sky. I'm going to see this dude. Yeah, it's the hello, assembled construct. Other entity, you. Entity, it is you. It was you? I felt something. Sky rattle, glass boom. What did you feel? I felt everything. A strange feel. Crystal egg. Ripple through the shell. Ripple through built others. I've heard them feel. Many voices raised, shout, sang. Well, there's this like manifestation. A star is. It is. Built others were always looking. They looked for her. They looked. They have found. She has breached. It is what I felt. Tell her about Yablia. Yablia. Lost on them. I've heard them. Very old, large shell. Large memory. Danger. And this Atlantid driver I would need to potentially. Oh, I remember the ship configuration. Here. Thank you. Indian, that's not a problem. Now you remember to ask about distant space. Dissonant, not possible space. Space was lost, gap was folded, but she has returned. I felt it. You'll be safe. Other entity, determined. Not possible space is an anomaly, but you're an anomaly too. Ship configuration is safe. I would like to see not possible space too. Other entity would be anchor. Call for anomaly shell there. We will follow. Goodbye. Hey Tethys. Why am I getting stuff from Beep Beep UK? Okay. Well, somebody gave me some things. I wish I could find them so I can give them back. Now what I can do is move aboard the old space station. I do need to finish up soon. Totally illegal, 0 out of 10. That was appalling. That was so illegal. Here we are. Must cut my hair. I don't know why I'm looking at that. I need to go here, go to my capital ship. Very close to the transporter there. Sure, that's not the done thing. Okay, here we are. We will install the Atlantic drive, have some indium, have some lanthanum, and have some living glass. Cool. Cool. And these are purple stellar bodies. So that page we were looking at this morning on the wiki is there. Hello ship, there you are. We are out in space, so let's look at the galaxy map. The galaxy? The galaxy? Hey, galaxy! Alright there, Alexi. You like going to the galaxy? Was it UNAC 11? I believe it is. And this one is purple. On that wiki page we were reading this morning about star colours, it did mention there were these purple anomalous stars, and now they have been brought into the main gameplay. That's nice, isn't it? We have what I'm going to do. I can't summon the freighter because presumably that also needs a anchor the space anomaly to this distance system. So let's bring in this anomaly. Let's go and tell the assembled construct of its safe arrival. Do like the entrance to the anomaly, it's good fun. Oh, somebody else's ship landing. Gonna walk this time. It's Atlas and Polo. I put double doors in. Where are they? They're up there. So in layout terminology, they are layout terminology. Using your basic layout terminology, they're on the left. Ah. Oh, I didn't realise there was a warp thing here. That's nice. Hey Tethys. I know you're not in a communication mood. I didn't mean to press that. Yeah. Sorry, mate. My apologies. You're having a rough day, I get that. Where? No. Where? Well, we are here. Not in the not possible space. I know. In my shell parts. The echo souls. But this space is still not possible. Lost Other cannot enter. What do you mean? This space is still hazy. Part glass, part crimson dream. Your lost entity cannot enter the Ablia. Not possible space is unbound, but us, we, you. Polo Builder builds with an unbound mind. Anomaly shell ship slips in between. Not possible space could become possible. Unbound Polo Builder could study the glass. Bind this space. Make it real. Ask the construct how he feels here. Strange feel. Body shell and anomaly shell are double shell. Inside is home, outside is outside. But outside has home feel too. Strange feel is undefined, but thank you, other entity, kind to ask. The construct nods farewell. They continue to watch me curiously. What do I do now? Alright, let's go and see Polo. I mean, as terminuses go, it's very impressive, isn't it? I mean, you're not slammed into, a side corridor. Polo, how are you? I find Polo deeply absorbed in the matrix of figures. Say hello. Curious data here, friend. Traveller friend, very curious. Polo gives me a knowing look. Their eyes twinkle. The universe changes. Stars grow and fade, but the world bubbles up and split apart. Always so much to learn. I do not claim to know it all. But here, and not here, should be simple. Places exist or they do not exist, yes? No. The anomaly reports something else. Our home has been docked in the in-between. It is curious, yes? I explained the situation. I tell Polo about the memories of Atlantid, how the Atlas restored this dissonant system. The Gek nods along, and the expression going brighter with every word. Oh, traveller friend, you are always full of surprises. New memories, new space, new reality. Are you same you from last meeting? Am I same Polo? It is marvellous not to know. Tell them about Yablia, an autophage ship. These self-constructs are clever mechanics. Shape themselves into any and every format with right salvage. Polo's from Swansea. It's got a small place in Mumbles and Gower. Oh, Yablia friend. So, I think they will not be permitted in this space. At least not yet. Let's ask about not possible space. Not possible space. A strange way to speak, yes. This space is possible. Just not easy to find. None should be permitted. Your permission is given by Atlas. And Anomaly Station does not ask. Ask about Anomaly technology. I am proud of our hope. We have ways to slip through the corridors. My Welsh is getting worse. Atlas does not see. Polo makes a quick calculation there. Brow furrowed. Yes, traveller friend. I think we can do it. Open system permissions. Welcome all friends here. But, have you spoken to Nada, friend? Atlantis. They are different subjects. Please, best speak kindly with Nada. Polo believes they can expand into this system. You're having several conversations. Priest, entry, Nada. Where are we, traveller entity? Nada felt suddenly weightless. The hunt of the convergence lifted. It is as if Nada is invisible. You have a group of people around you looking at you directly. You're not invisible. I tell Nada about meeting Yablia, or Yabli Alpha, and how the unusual autofade helped me compile the memories of Atlantid from the seed of Korvax's echoes. I explain about the Atlas. I explain that the Atlas absorbed in the compiled memories and used them to restore the system. Nada facial lights flicker at the word Atlas. Nada understands. I perceive it differently. An Atlas falsity did nothing. Did nothing? Nothing. This Atlantid is born of the memories friend entity compiled. Matter from minds, a universe in every soul. Beauty, but also sadness. So many minds, so much data. Erased and forgotten, echoes, divergent, extinguished. Pause. Prime was home to so many souls, friend entity, innumerable to the non-Korvax mind. Nada cannot explain the depths of this loss. Didn't really take that in, but never mind. I explained what I discussed with Polo. The system is an anomaly, disconnected from the universe, but it does not have to be. We could devise a way to allow others into this space. Access for other lost builder entities. Nada is a moment quiet thinking. We could have had a little pause there. That's all we needed, is those 3 dots. We know what that is. This system is an old place. From before Nada was divergent. Yet Nada is here. Friend entity is called a paradox. This whole space is also divergent. An error outside of order. Here, convergence cannot reach Nada. Safety for arrows. A sanctuary. Lost entity also deserves sanctuary. But we cannot know what it means to open the system. Cannot know if... Nada's electronic voice wavers. But will friend entity give Nada some time? Nada wishes to think. Yeah, go ahead. Is that enough? Nada is always happy to see new eyes for our small convergence. We are happy aboard our home. Okay. I guess you're cool or something. Polo is still lit. Polo looks past me, concerned, glittering in their eyes as they watch their Korvax friends. The moment passes quickly. Polo resumes their characteristic warmth. Traveler friend, do not worry for Nada. I will worry. You will be fine. I've looked at the system data. Had help from a clever construct friend. Very high confidence in schematic, yes. Our experiment together. Oh, we have to build a reality anchor, which is an ancient newborn star and exists in a strange intersection between time and space, where the distance is strongest. To bind such a place to the rest of the galaxy, a proper anchor is required, and I can require an element I have never heard of. Quartzite. Explore system for us all. Take joy in crafting. I will talk to Nada first. Okay. So we have before us we look at the galaxy map. There are 1, 2, 3. Well, how many rings are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rings. There are 6 planets. Now, the anomaly doesn't exist. When you're inside the anomaly, you're not inside the system. You're inside the anomaly, and the anomaly is a point in space-time where many people can reach it. But so the external shell, the carapace of the anomaly, just is a portal into that space. So inside that space isn't inside this system. Only the outside of the anomaly is inside the system. That's how I kind of understand it. This rocky planet here, what is it? It's got quartzite. It's fissured. It's nearby. This also has quartzite. It's waterlocked. This is Hayden, which has activated quartzite. So I guess that's the purple planetary element. And this is a temperate paradise planet with activated quartzite. But I want, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2 more. One there. Need to just get out of the way. There we go, there's 2 more. That's high energy. And that one, small blue planet. Come on. Is frozen with activated. So I think the one I want to go to is this one. It's fissured. It's got your basic quartzite. I need 160. Put myself on this little mine. They're all over here. We have a living thing. Well, that's 1 of 4. There's 2 of 4. Anything? No, not nearby. All on this hill by the looks of it. 674, 655 seems nearish. That's a gold deposit. That's a salt deposit. So I'm going to tag that. That's 3. Hi, mate. I have my that feels like it's very large. What are you doing? Mine? Smallest thing. Thank you. I need 160 of this. It's purple.
Hey.
Hey, Jasmine.
How are are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you? I am playing No Man's Sky, and they've just done a new update, and I am just following the storyline that's been presented to me.
Good to hear that.
Well, it was a bit of a mess this morning when I first started.
I'm doing great.
Good,
Thanks.
glad to hear it. Do you play No Man's Sky? I feel I've got enough. My.
Actually, I was thinking of playing No Man's Sky.
Yeah, I recommend it.
I've heard that it's a great game.
It's good fun. I enjoy it very much. I've been playing it for 9 years. On and off.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it a try. Oh wow, 9 years, then you must be a pro player.
I would say I'm probably intermediate at best. In doing this streaming, I've met some real superstars in the No Man's Sky community who have 12,000 hours, ridiculous amount of time. But yeah, it has a very loyal and dedicated fan base. And it's kind of, it does have threat and peril and danger without a doubt, but a lot of it is just about going to a star system no one's ever been to before and discovering planets which have never seen the light of day before you turned up. And that's pretty amazing. I think that's all the Atlantum here, right? The quartzite, that's what I'm mining. I can't see any more purple. My scanner will say there's loads here, but that's just an echo. Let's have a look at my inventory and see. Press the right button would be helpful. There we go. Exosuit, yeah, 609. That's fine.
Sounds really interesting.
So I'm now going to create a reality anchor. Sure. I've done that. Where did I put my ship? Way over there? No, let's bring it to me. Have a quick scan, see if I can see that fourth life form. Not life forms. What games do you normally play, Jasmine?
I do custom artwork for streamers and YouTubers, so would you like to see it?
I think I'm alright for it at the moment in time. I've got a lot of graphic design friends who could help out with that. I wouldn't call myself a graphic designer by any chance, but I do know some very good ones. But thank you. I really appreciate it. There seems to be a growing business of graphic design for streamers, because you're not the first person to come along.
All right.
But I do appreciate you asking very much, because most people just shove it down your throat. Alright, so I've done that. I've created this tether. What now? Show the reality anchor to Apollo. Right, so where's my ship? Can anybody remember where I parked? It's way over there. I'm going to cheat. It's not really cheating, is it? So, let's go back to the anomaly. And I'm going to show it to Nada, right? I think. To Polo. Right there, Polo. You look excellent traveller, friend. Big adventure, yes. How was it to stroll over Paradise Planet? Did the world feel real? Feel possible? Reveal the reality anchor. Ah, perfect job, traveller friend. It is grounded in these worlds, you see. Built from the earth. Proof that space is possible. Proof that this space is possible. Nah, the friend and I had a long talk. They are fine. And they have best idea for anchor. They're waiting for you. They will explain. Friend entity has touched the remade worlds, absorbed old memories into your own. May Nada see? Reveal the anchor? Nada touches the anchor. Disgusting. Nodding thoughtfully. Her friend is wise. Nada's relic machine holds a version of old places. Not as they are now, but as I remember them, as many minds remember, living in the simulation. Old will meet reborn. Two streams merge and create their own river. Bind this system. I offer it willingly. Ask what will happen. Old places and now places will bind. Make a new path. Attach floating system to reality scaffold. All will be permitted to enter. After that, Nada does not know. Crimson entity will see signal. Convergence they also see. May continue their hunt for Nada shell. But the anomaly home is safe. Nada knows. Fear is no way to live. I thank Nada. Nada trusts you, friend entity. Let us welcome others. It is right to try. Bring the reality anchor to Nada's prime terminal. Is that here? Well, that's very kind, dude. Where am I going? Oh, over here. Somebody just gave me a fusion igniter for Neuro 84. Thank you very much. Neuro 84. £15 million. That's 30 million units. Terminal Prime. NADA entity authorization required. Secondary simulation 19 running. The ancient computer unlocks immediately. I can somehow feel NADA's presence here and their electric pulse in the wires. NADA entity authorization detected. Mainframe node connected. Space anomaly. Bind the UNAC. How can it be XIX? Oh, 19. UNAC 19 system. Loading construct set. Reality anchor. Parsing UNAC 19 system. Parsing simulation 19. Viable timeline excursion found. Touching diff hash 1616. X-ray. Pause. Purple pause. Response. Right access denied. Something has gone wrong. The same error prints over and over. Right access denied. The machine's ancient speakers click. Nada's voice filters through the static, soft and thoughtful. An error, friend entity. Anchor alone cannot bridge the reality gap. Plan almost succeeded. Nada thinks it still can. Which reality we see, friend entity? Is it first? Is it last? Nada thinks you understand. Friend entity is in the bridge, the anomaly, the free. The bridge can be the bridge. You will need something of yourself if you are willing. I'm willing to try. Oh, bloody hell, this thing's going on forever. Friend entity is generous and right to try, but before the seed, a scaffold, a small device to assemble. It will be beautiful. The stars will be our lifeboat, and all of space a little more free. Oh God, I've got to build another thing. I need an inverted mirror. All right, okay. I'm gonna pause here because I feel that there could be many more wrinkles to this continuous. Ooh, make another thing. The interstellar terminus. Wow. I don't recognise any of these ones up here, but there are some impressive base builds by the looks of it. And then we have these. Network offline. That's offline. These are all offline. Is there anything online? No. Let's put myself back in my ship. And I don't believe there's a star system. A space station in this solar system, and that would make sense because this is not in real space. This is empty. So I'm not going to do that. I can't bring in but I will covering my capital ship in here. Oh, it's actually on a region of empty space. That's kind of nice. Let me make my way back to Liris, and we'll call it a day. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be streaming for the next few days. I will be back on Monday, which will be February. February tomorrow. 30 days, September, April, June, November. Well, that's the 31. So no. February begins. Soon. A couple of days. Good. Hi everybody. Let's save. Try to remember that. And we'll call it a day. Thank you very much for watching. What a nice little present that was. 2 fusion igniters. I'll also sell all this silicate. Before I do that, yeah, I've got loads of silicate, that's what I thought. And then that AT can start that new slot. There's nothing untoward going on here. I was just looking to see whether I had anything illegal in my inventory. I have these things, and I have this new thing here, which can make me question my layout. But apart, I think we're good. Right, save again. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next Monday, where we will continue this fascinating story into Worlds 2 update. Thanks for watching.